Welcome to my channel. My name is Jill. I do a lot of fashion and beauty content. Today I'm going to take you through a much requested makeup tutorial, my everyday makeup routine, very natural, kind of like no makeup. I don't always wear makeup. Sometimes I'll do kind of like a quick version of this. All of my socials are tagged below. Everything in this video will also be linked below. So let's get started. So I just had a shower, put some moisturizer on. For day to day, when I don't want to wear foundation, what I'll do is mix my Say Slip Tint with some of this Ulta MD UV Clear because this is a little bit dark for me, but I want to make sure that I'm getting a lot of coverage. With a tinted moisturizer, you kind of have to use a lot to get the SPF factor, and sometimes I don't want that look, so I'll like mix this in. Anyways, I'm going to wear foundation today, so I'm just going to use the Ulta MD sunscreen, which is white. I forgot how white it is. This is a pimple that has been healing for, oh my God, 3 weeks, over 3 weeks. It was maybe the biggest pimple I've ever had, like ever. It was so bad. For primer, there's one that I like from Tula. There's also a really good e.l.f. one, but I'm not gonna wear primer right now. I don't need my makeup to stay all day, and I just don't feel like putting on an extra layer. So for foundation, Luminous Silk by Giorgio Armani is fucking amazing. It is so expensive and I'm really sorry, but it's so good. So I'm using 4.5. I'm just gonna dot it everywhere. I like to blend it in with my fingers and then with a brush after. It perfects your skin, but it really doesn't look like you're wearing much foundation, and it doesn't feel like it either. And like, as someone who never really wore foundation in her youth, I'm 35 and I've started wearing more and more foundation when I want like a really seamless look. I like hate the feeling of foundation, so this one is so good. I am sorry about the price. This is actually looking a little bit light, I think, with the sunscreen. I'm just gonna clean off my brows because they're microbladed and I don't do anything to them, and I don't like it when there's foundation on them. I'll just use a clear brow gel. I do have some videos on microblading if you're interested, so I will link those. Then I'm gonna go in with this IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe number 7 brush. This is an amazing brush. There's a reason why all the celebrity makeup artists use it. It's really good. I would say it's my most used brush. I'm gonna go in with some bronzer or contour because I'm looking a little bit light. I don't always do that. Okay, so I'm using this Bondi Bell Nude Sticks stick. That's kind of the placement that I like to do. Oh, and then I like to go down my neck like that. I just use the same brush. I like this color better than their other bronzer because I find it's a little bit cooler. I am doing like contour placement, but I do want it to kind of warm up my skin. I'm not doing like a really cool contour color, which, what would I use? Maybe like Danessa Myricks. Her balm is so good. I learned from watching the JLo Beauty Secrets video. She said something about like this being really white because your face is like that, so you never get any sun on it. So you should blend your bronzer down there. Sometimes I contour my nose. I don't really know how to do it, honestly. So then I'll go in with blush. Two of my favorites right now are this Merit Flush Balm in Fox. I love the kind of terracotta-y natural color of this. And then the Chanel Baume Essentiel Multi-Stick in Rouge Frais, which is this really gorgeous reddish color. I've been really into the reds. I'm gonna use the Merit one right now. I like to put it kind of like that placement, like a little bit onto here and then high up. I'm using the same brush for all three of these. I don't know if that's not a good idea, but I just like it. This is my absolute favorite brow gel. This is the Benefit 24/7 brow setter. I just don't find anything else really keeps my brows up. And like I said, they're microbladed and I have some videos on that in case you want to know more. So I just like to kind of have them go up like that to lift my face. So then I like to do my first coat of mascara because I do 2 coats and I curl in between. This is my favorite mascara ever. This is the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes Mascara. It just gives you like really voluminous luminous, gorgeous lashes. I'm gonna use this Lise Watier color corrector in green on this. It just like takes the redness down. I'm using this NARS lip brush. I find that lip brushes make for really good like pinpoint concealing brushes. You don't want to use too much because you don't want it to look green, but it does make a difference. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with concealer. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer. Unfortunately, it's really good too. This is in 4.5. The only issue is that it leaks, and I don't know if that's because I took it traveling. I can't take it in my purse anymore. Then I'll spray with my MAC Fix Plus Stay Over. Love this setting spray. I'm sure I use way too much. And then I will let that sit for a few minutes before I blend in the concealer. Okay, so then we blend after a few minutes. I like to blend with my finger. My son did not have a full nap today, so he is not happy. Can you imagine if you just got to nap for like 2 hours every day? That would be the best. I just like to pat it in with my finger because then it doesn't move it around too much. Although for the corners, I will go in with a brush. Otherwise, I find I just mess up my mascara. And then I do a tiny bit of concealer on this because I think if you put a ton of concealer on and around your spot, it actually makes it look worse, in my opinion. So I just put a tiny bit on and then blend in the edges with my finger. Or you can blend the edges with a clean brush. So then I'm going to do my second coat of mascara, and I always curl my lashes in between because I think it helps keep my lashes curled longer. I know that people say not to do this, so like do this at your own discretion. Make sure that the mascara is fully dry before you do this again. My house is like a madhouse right now. My son is screaming because he's too tired, and my husband's trying to get him out of the house so that I can film and then go to my meeting. And anyways, so obviously I always do this with my mascara, so I have to clean it up. Sometimes I'll use a powder. This By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Powder is really good, which is annoying because it's also really expensive. I also really like the Dermablend Banana Powder. So I'll put it on this little puff thing and go under my eyes. The only thing I find with this is that you kind of have to be done your concealer. Like if you put concealer on now throughout the day, then it will pill a little bit. So this is kind of like a final step. I'm also really careful about putting it on here because sometimes it oxidizes the concealer. Okay, and then this last thing is new for me. My friend Marm in LA, when I was there, got me hooked onto it. This is the Super Loaded Tinted Highlight from Westman Atelier, and she was wearing it and it just like made her skin look unreal. So I should probably use a different brush, but I'm just gonna use it kind of like as a bronzy highlight blush kind of thing. It's just so pretty, and down my nose too. Just really makes your skin look amazing. Lips. This is my absolute favorite lip liner. This is Makeup by Mario Dimitri. I'll overline a little bit. I'm not very good at overlining, to be honest. And then I like to fill them in. I like to use kind of like a reddish color on the inside so that it almost looks like, you know, when you have a popsicle in the summer and the inside of your mouth gets color. It's so cute. And then this Merit lip oil. This is Bel Air. And I really like how this feels. It's not sticky at all, like any kind of a lip gloss. I also got this Nude Sticks lip primer. This is SPF and I really like it. It's got a really pretty color. This is the natural tint. Last but not least, a final spray of the MAC Fix Plus Stay Over. This is their alcohol-free version. Oh my god, don't talk while you're doing that. I was just like douse myself in it. I'm sure it's way too much. Okay, I forgot bottom lash mascara. This is the Talk Beauty mascara. They're a Canadian female-owned company. I really like their mascara a lot. I actually like it on my upper lashes too. Just wanted to use Mother Pat today. I just find it doesn't smudge throughout the day because I hate waterproof mascara. I want to give my lashes one more curl because they're falling a little bit. I have pretty long lashes, but they don't always hold a curl very well. Okay, I'm ready. Running late, obviously. This is the finished look. Glowy, natural, nicer, way nicer. I hope that this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. As always, like I said, everything will be linked in the description box. Everything that I'm wearing, everything that I used, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.